Hello friends, happy to meet you all again. Welcome to my channel Techify with Adil. Okay, today we will be seeing about the DISM toolkit. So this DISM toolkit, actually the DISM stands for Deployment Imaging and Service Management. So this toolkit actually is a very powerful tool, can be used for various purposes. So we will be seeing about some of the troubleshooting skills the this toolkit can do, and also the image preparation. So beyond image preparation, because usually normal tools we can use it for image preparation will not be much helpful with the troubleshooting things. But this DSM can prepare PE image, bin PE image, and also can help you to do various troubleshootings, like if your Windows, which is already deployed and being in use, has some issues with the system files, got some files corrupted, so that still the user can use, but maybe not able to update or upgrade, or not able to run some applications. You may come across such situations. So in these cases, we need not redeploy the whole system again or reformat the notebook. Instead of that, we can use this GSM tool to just check and correct the files that is unhealthy or has been corrupted. Only we repair the file, then the system is again 100% healthy, still can run as normal. So these kind of tricks, magical no things can be done using this DISM tool. Beyond that, even you can do driver management with this, and also you can do the conversions, like because the image files can be prepared with WIM format, and also the image files can be in ISO format. So you can convert the formats. You can do this conversions also. So we will just see one by one. All the steps may not be able to cover all the skills able to do with this DISM, because it's a very big part, but I'll try to cover the important things which is required for an administrator to use in the day-to-day troubleshooting and setup process. Okay, we will see the DISM command tool, so how it been used in various methods. So DSM actually stands for Deployment Image Servicing and Management. So it's a Windows tool, so mostly used for administration purposes, like it can prepare, modify, and repair the system images, uh, and also helpful for Windows PE image preparation. So when a file is breakdown or corrupted, it be useful for fixing that instead of deploying the whole PC. So system file check, also a tool can be used for corrupted files or missing files to recover it. So SFC command tool, we can the system file checker tool can will not be we cannot use that tool if your local image is being damaged. So in those cases, we need the help of DSM as well. So DSM is very broadly helpful for a lot of administration, I mean the troubleshooting purposes. The important DSM command tools are as below: the check health, scan health, and restoring. So these are the most important tools very commonly used. So we'll see the first one, check health option. So for the check health option, you will need to run this command DSM online clean up hyphen image and check health. So when you run this command, it actually all those commands will take quite some time to complete. So once it's done, if there is any corrupted files detected, this image will repair the corrupted files so that your Windows can run normally. Then scan health, this is the second method we can use. So this is like advanced DISM to run. So scan health, so it's a similar command just with scan health. So also this will take longer time to run. So once this is completed, so it will still will check all your Windows files and will will do a deeper clean of Windows file and do changes, clear the errors found, and restoring of this health. So this command also is similar, just with the restore health. So this will connect to the online. So the previous two will not connect to the online. This will connect to the online to download and replace the damaged file instead of repairing with the local copy we have. So this is like another method of restoring it. So first one we check health with this is not very deep cleaning. The second one is very deep cleaning one, and the third one is download from the internet, and it resolves the issues. Then, as mentioned earlier, if this local copy having issue, will not be able to run will not be able to run the SFC checker. So in those cases, what we will have to do is we first need to download the ISO file, Windows 10 or 11, whichever OS you're using. The similar ISO file has to be downloaded. So how we can download? I have already uploaded in my previous video. You can refer to the description for the link of that previous video. So you can download the ISO file. I always recommend again to download the ISO files for Microsoft. Once you have downloaded the file, you just can double click it so that the ISO file is mounted to your Windows Explorer. So once it's mounted, then you should be able to get the uh, drive letter, to which drive letter is mounted. So that's very important. So the G here refers to the drive letter to which it's been mounted. So once it's mounted, then you can run this command with the source. Previously we noticed we run restore health without the source, meaning it will auto able to get the images in the local store. So in this case we are having issue with our local image, so we are using the restore we are using the ISO file. So we are using this ISO file to do the restoration. So similarly we can, okay, here we can also add limit access, so that it doesn't do any this is just optional. Actually the adding limit access is just optional. This is to avoid overwriting of files in the, if you feel like I have a lot of, because in some applications we'll need a lot of additional settings to be done in the OS kernel level. So to avoid overwriting of that, we can use this command. But in general cases, we no need to do unless you are a developers or doing some changes in your kernel level in the OS. Then you just need that. But mostly you no need to use this. This is just optional, just for your knowledge. So we can just run it. So it will use our ISO file to repair your um, yeah, repair your OS. So the important thing you to note down is G, the drive letter to which is been mounted. So just use that G drive letter. So if you're going to use this G, it may not work. And you can do the other checks as well in the same way. Just use the mount it, then use the right command followed by the source. So SFC scan. So SFC scan checker. So how you do? So once your all repair is done, then followed by that, then you can run the SFC scan now. So it's just SFC slash then scan now. So this will verify your system scan to complete. Okay. So what is if you ask me like what is the difference between the scan now and also uh, the restore health so for DSM on what we have done. So after restoring the image, so by using the previous method, after we restoring the image to healthy state, this SF scan is used to repair the current setup, the setup in your OS. So the previous methods DISM is used to restore the health, because your Windows should be healthy first, like it should have good health first. All the files cannot be corrupted, it should be functioning correct. Then we go for the scan now, SFC scan now, so that it repairs all the current setup. Even if this SFC will also save a log to this location. So you can go to this location, the log, you can read the log so that you understand what how was the problem and how it was resolved. All these things you can able to understand. Okay, for DSM tool to be downloaded, Okay, firstly, for the troubleshooting purpose, we can just run it from the command line because the GSM is a file also is included in the Windows system files tools. So it's a default available system. But this GSM download, why we do this download is this is especially for the image preparation. We need it extracted out for the image preparing to backup the image or to restore it to the new laptops. So we just go to the first link, and here we can find few options. So we go for the latest download. Okay, so it will be downloaded. Once downloaded, you can just extract. So this is the DSM. So just you need to copy the entire thing to an external thumb drive. So once copied over the thumb drive, then you can boot the thumb drive with this DISM. So just insert it as normal. We will have to boot it. So I will show you how to do that. Tool, actually the interface will look like this. Actually you can also prepare this as a bootable pen drive as well. So when you just boot with the pen drive, it will load instead of running the notebook. So those cases where we will be using those bootable is when you want to deploy into a new machine which doesn't have OS. So here we already have OS, so we are able to run the pen drive. So just about your scenarios, you can prepare the both. I suggest to prepare the both actually. So here once you go to the recovery, then you'll see the system backup. So here you can choose the backup the path where you would like to save, and you need to take note that initially the file will be saved with .vim format only, the DISM. So that's you can backup the image, then you can restore. So once you have the backup already, then you can just boot into another notebook, fresh notebook. Then you can just choose the path from the image path, then to which drive you need to deploy the image. Then the image the notebook will be booted with the image you prepared. So it'll be very fast. You don't need to start from the scratch always. Then as mentioned earlier, you can find the drivers, app features, optionals, updates, a lot of things you can control over this DISM toolkit. And also one thing you need to make sure is when you boot it, you need to see the hard disk, the local hard disk C drive over the left side on top here. If you don't see it here, it means either your BitLocker or your BIOS is blocking the DISM from reading the hard disk, the C drive. If it doesn't read, then you'll not be able to back up your image, or you'll not be able to restore it to the C drive. So you must able to read, you must able to see the C drive. That's very important thing you need to make note when you are loading your DISM. And